Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Friday, y'all! Jen Shah's lawyer says she's being attacked. Ike Turner's daughter says, tell my daddy's side of the story. And will we see Samantha on the reboot of Sex and the City? You know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go! Hey beauty besties! Happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. How you doing out there, sugar? We've made it to the end of another week, and I hope it has been amazing and magical and productive and everything else for you, okay? Now, I know this is not my couch, this is not my living room, but guess where I am? Y'all know this face? If y'all don't know this face, y'all gonna know this face this weekend, though. I came to visit my mother in Ellensburg, Washington, and I'm in the living room filming because she says, darling, why don't you film in front of my picture? She's gonna kill me. I love it. She goes, Brandon, why don't you film in front of my picture? I said, you know what, Mommy Mel? I just may. So today, on Friday, I'm filming in front of my mother's photo. Now, for those that may not know, my mother is a singer. She has a beautiful voice, and she also has a full-time job. But this weekend is special because this is Jazz in the Valley here in Ellensburg, and this is the first time they're starting it back since the pandemic. So it's a little smaller this year, but she is singing today, Friday, and tomorrow, Saturday. So you know your beauty best friend had to come and do Mommy Mel's makeup. So that's what you're going to actually see. Sunday's video is going to be a compilation of me doing my mother's makeup again, because y'all know I did her makeup last year when she came to visit me in Miami, and she wanted to get her makeup done before we went to the pool, child. But I'm going to do her makeup this weekend, and I'm going to show you the looks that I create for her. So I hope you guys enjoy it on Sunday, and you may see her sing a few songs as well. So it's all good. It's going to just be plain good old fun. Now, y'all ready to jump into the first topic? Let's talk about it. Did y'all hear that New York State is offering up $100 to incentivize folks to get vaccinated? And I don't know if you guys also heard that President Biden recently is sharing that states should offer up a portion of their COVID relief funds and incentivize their residents to get vaccinated. Now, I'm here for it, but I'm gonna tell you what $100 does for me. Not incentivize me to get vaccinated. $100 does for me. I spent $100 on my charcuterie boards. Charcuterie, I know what I said, but y'all know what I mean. I spent $100 at least on charcuterie and champagne. Baby, if you want to incentivize somebody to get vaccinated, I need y'all to add $1,100 more to that $100 payment and give us another stimmy. Give us at least $1,200 to incentivize folks to get their shot, especially Black America. Y'all know we as a Black community are already very leery about vaccination, shots, any type of forced, mandated, and recommended type of medical anything because of the trauma that the United States has put the Black community through. So if you want to incentivize regular people and the Black community, can y'all up this $100 just a little bit more to make it worth our while? And on top of that, for the folks like me that are vaccinated, because y'all know I wanted to do some bald head hoe shit this summer, so I already got vaccinated. For those that have already been vaccinated, can we get some retroactive back pay as well? So that way it's just inclusive for everybody? So my question to y'all is $100 enough to incentivize you to get vaccinated if you're not vaccinated? And if you are vaccinated, who's signing this petition so we can get back pay? And when I say back pay, can I also get it with interest? Please and thank you. And did you see that some of the cities are starting to now enforce a mask mandate? LA, DC, and Atlanta are 3 cities that just now announced that you have to wear a mask indoor, outdoor, whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. Because, of course, this Delta variant is catching the kids out in these streets. But I could not help but notice a city that was missing, Miami, because, you know, Florida just can't get right, and the numbers in Florida are going up, child. But good luck to Keisha in Atlanta, because I'm going to tell you what my fellow ATLians like and what they love. A good day party, a good evening party, a good standing on somebody's couch type of party, and a good hookah, you know, blowing all the moisture particles in the air. But what are your thoughts here? I feel like we're about to all go back to wearing masks, and so do your job, people. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and get vaccinated if you can, child. Calling all lovers and friends, all my beauty besties out there. Y'all like music festivals? Well, Live Nation, Snoop Dogg, and Bobby D presents a music festival happening in 2022 in Las Vegas called Lovers and Friends. Baby, this lineup is insane. It has Lauryn Hill, Usher, Genuine, Nelly, Sierra, TLC, Brandy, Monica, Ja Rule, and more. Like legit, it's like 100 people on this bill. I'm trying to figure out how are they going to fit 100 people into one day? Like, are we starting this music festival at 8 a.m.? Because you know I got questions. It's legit. Every single popular black artist from the 90s and the 2000s coming together for one major concert. I also can't help feeling like this might be the Rolling Loud version for us more mature people, but I'm here for all these people. I want to be in somebody's section, standing on somebody's couch, singing along to Waterfall, Scrubs, The Boy Is Mine, X Factor, Forever My Lady, Pony, all of them. Everything, because this is a banger. But y'all know I got questions and I feel some kind of way looking at this roster. First of all, they have Lauryn Hill as one of the headliners. I need to know, does Lauryn Hill know that Lauryn Hill is supposed to be showing up for this concert? Because the internet is eating Lauryn Hill up alive now that Lauryn Hill has been announced as a headliner. In fact, I need to make sure, has the check cleared? Did Lauryn get her down payment? Does Lauryn already have her outfits confirmed? Is hair and makeup on standby? Have all the contracts been signed? Is it dry? Does Lauryn have a copy? Does her people have a copy? What I need for y'all to make sure for us, if we showing up because we're going to see Miss Lauryn Hill, Miss X Factor, we need to make sure that Lauryn has every single duck in a row, because what we know for sure is if one wind blows a leaf the wrong way, Lauryn ain't walking out on that stage. And you got to love the internet, because y'all know they're talking about Lauryn, make sure you don't show up on the 15th, child. Lauryn, start traveling to Vegas now to make sure you get there on time. You know, you gotta love the internet. So here's my other thought as well. When I look at the ticket prices, obviously there's multiple ticket prices from general admission to VIP to sections and everything else. But the verbiage is tickets starting at $19.99. That's giving me very much for 4 easy payments of blah, blah, blah. You too can be in the house, which then makes me feel like it's giving me very Fire Festival vibes. And y'all know the Fire Festival ended in a goop and a gag for the kids. And this is, you know, this concert actually was supposed to be a thing last year and it got canceled because of the pandemic and they refunded people their money. But I need to know, what y'all having 100 of these doggone celebrities, one, how long is everybody's set going to be? 2, is everybody going to really show up? And 3, Ja Rule is a part of this act. So excuse me while I have Fire Festival PTSD, even though I never went to a Fire Festival or gave those people my hard-earned cash. So I need to know these things. But what I do know for sure, if this thing is legit, find me in Las Vegas in the desert next year. And I also, side note, can't help but also think, is it too soon for music festivals? Like, is it too soon for us to be shoulder to shoulder? Well, in my case, I'm trying to be in somebody's section. But is it too soon for us to all be congregated all together, singing along to these people's songs? And we still in the midst of a pandemic. And right now we got the Delta variant running wild. Who knows what the Omega variant might be next year? Like, who knows? But are y'all showing up for this? All my aunties, uncles, nephews, cousins, sister, brothers, we showing up for the Lovers and Friends Music Festival? Y'all let me know. So Ike Turner's daughter is in support of a new play that's designed to tell her dad's side of the story. Okay, the play is called Taking Back My Name, the Ike Turner story. So your name never went anywhere, it's just associated with abuse. But his daughter, Tawana Turner, is saying she knows her dad to have been a loving and caring person who oftentimes did selfless acts. Tawana, sugar, darling, honey, your dad may have been loving and caring towards you as his child, but what we know for sure from Miss good old Tina Turner and from Ike Turner's mouth himself is he laid hands on Tina multiple times and it was not in the spirit of baptism. So what type of story are you trying to tell here? Because your dad also corroborated the story when he was alive. So Tawana's thing is, you know, obviously because of what's love got to do with it, and even like, you know, the stories throughout the years of Tina Turner and the Ike abuse, she feels like her dad has gotten a bad name, his reputation, and his legacy. Now, don't get me wrong, Ike Turner, great musician, horrible husband. And here's my thought here. The perception that you have for your parent is different than being in a relationship. And what you witness because you're his daughter is not what Tina witnessed as his wife. So if you're going to tell a story, sugar, y'all probably need to focus just on the music, because there is tons of people in the industry that has corroborated that they've heard, witnessed, and seen Ike lay hands on Tina like somebody owed Ike some money, honey. So what I know for sure is, Tawana, if you want this story to be told, let them focus on the music and how he contributed to the Black music legacy. Maybe that is what you should focus on. Tell me your thoughts here. Do we want a story of Ike Turner? And don't get me wrong, I know there's 3 sides to every story. His side, her side, and the truth. And fortunately, or unfortunately, we got the Tina Turner truth. Let's see how this turns out. Ike Turner, Taking Back My Name, the Ike Turner story. Tawana says, share my dad's story. Let's move on. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah, her lawyers are saying she's being attacked. And she's being attacked because she's famous. Child, the U.S. District Judge laughed at her lawyers because they tried to get these charges thrown out. This is like their last-ditch attempt. And they're saying that, you know, she's being held at a higher responsibility ratio because she's famous and she's on Bravo. Well, the judge was like, no, that's not how this works. She's not being held higher. She's being held accordingly because she's been running this scheme for the longest. And my thoughts are, Jen just recently got on television. According to the word on the curb and the word across the street, is this telemarketing scheme that she was running with a lot of other people, along with her primary first assistant, Stewart, has been going on for years. So she was running this scheme before she was even famous, darling. And now that she's being held accountable, y'all trying to blame it on her fame? No. We're talking about it because she is famous, but the crime is the crime. And if she scammed these people out of their hard-earned cash, then she needs to go to jail, okay? Her and along with everybody else. And you know, Beauty Besties, we talked about how other people have now been sentenced that's a part of this whole ring. So now Jen Shah's trial is scheduled for October. Woo, child. It's getting hot in here. The lawyers are getting nervous. And I would be too, because it really does not look good for Jen Shah. What are your thoughts here? Let's move on. Is the Sex and the City reboot just like that going to see the character Samantha return? Well, by the way, I am so proud of myself. Y'all know I admitted to y'all because, you know, this is safe and we family. Y'all my beauty besties, right? That I have never seen an episode of Sex and the City, only the movies. Don't throw anything at the screen. Don't look shocked. I already admitted this. But I started watching Sex and the City. I'm on season 1, episode 6. And you know what? It's not bad. I've heard that it gets better once you get out of season 1. So I'm looking forward to season 2 and Infinity and Beyond, child. Well, apparently, y'all know, just like that is the reboot, and Kim Cattrall was not returning, so they were focusing on just the 3 characters. Well, word on the street is that the production is going so well that there's a buzz that this 10-episode special will actually get a season 2 announcement very soon, so stay tuned for that. So for all my Sex and the City fans, and y'all looking forward to this reboot, you might be getting not only season 1, but season 2 is coming to us soon, and they're expecting, hoping, crossing fingers, that they will also get multiple seasons as well. So with this great buzz happening and the potential of a season 2 coming, they're saying that the door is still open for Kim Cattrall's character, Samantha, to return at any given point. They're saying production is looking forward to seeing her. They're saying that the cast wants to work with her again. They didn't say if Sarah Jessica Parker wanted to work with her again. But here's what I know for sure. Sometimes you got to put personal differences aside and show up for work and collect the check. Kim Cattrall, you about to show up for work and collect this check, child? Because I also, y'all know I'm newly invested, but all 4 of them really make this show. And I feel like if they're going to bring this back, the Samantha character needs to come back. So Kim Cattrall PR people, y'all get Kim Cattrall on the line and get her signed up for season 2. And on that note, guys, I got to go, but just a little housekeeping before I leave. 1, I'm currently on the West Coast, so I apologize to all my East Coast beauty besties that these videos are going to be coming out a little bit later on your time zone. I'm going to try as best as possible not to have them come out so late, but make sure you got the notifications turned on so you don't miss it. Monday, Jeremy McShann and I are going to be talking about reality TV. So make sure you tune in at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time as we go live to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, BET Presents The Encore, and more. And tune in on Sunday to see the look that I do for my mom and her performance. Now, on that note, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. See you on Monday. Bye.